Well, it's the last week of August, and you know what that means.
And he's at the 30, the 20, the 10, the 5, touchdown!
False start, offense, 5-yard penalty.
Defense!
That's right, everybody. It is football season, college football, NFL football, and what that means to most of us is time spent with friends, watching the pigskin get thrown around, beers, brats, burgers. However, for the golf course, it generally means a little bit of a slowdown. So how can we integrate that to make a little bit more money at the golf course and potentially start to grow a little bit of a tradition? I'll tell you what, stick around. I'll tell you right after the intro. Here we go.
This is the Golf Business Podcast with your host, PGA Master Professional, Jason Rockhold.
Happy Tuesday. Thank you to everybody that is coming back. And for all those that are first-time listeners, thank you for stopping by. Today we're going to talk about the football season and what it means to the golf course. As you know, Fridays, Saturdays, Sundays generally are when we make a good portion of our dollars at the golf course. And with football coming on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, it definitely is in direct competition with what we have to offer. So there's a few things that we need to do to kind of accommodate that time of year when everybody is getting interested in football and, embrace it and actually make it a part of what we offer at the golf courses. And so I put together like 5 or 6 different things that you can kind of take home with you and see if there's a way that you can mold it to your facility. And the first one that I have is be aware of what your local team schedules are. And that means everything from high school football to college football, all the way to NFL. If you can adjust your golf course schedule to what's going on around you, it will allow you to definitely take advantage of those times when teams are out of town or they're playing on a Monday or they have a bye week. Just knowing all these things allow you to start to schedule your tournaments around these local events so that people don't feel that they have to choose one or the other. They can actually do both. Secondly, one of the things that you can do is rearrange the tee times that you have at your golf course. And what I mean by that is on Saturday morning, most football starts around noon. So you might be able to set up a 7:30 shotgun that you could get 100 to 120 players out in the morning, get them done by 11:30, and give them the ability to be done in time to watch that 12 o'clock game. If you're lucky enough, you can have a local team that starts at 3:30 and do an 8:30 shotgun. That's changing that tee time up to make sure that you accommodate those local teams. Third, and I know a lot of people kind of wonder about this one, but get the DirecTV NFL package. And the reason why I say that is it can lead to so many different things, and I've got a couple things that we'll be talking about after this, but one of the biggest things that it will lead to is it allows you to start to connect golf with watching football. And you have a bar at your facility. If you do have a bar at the facility, that's great. And if you can put that NFL package on 4 or 5 different televisions around there, you can get people to come and watch football at the golf course. And in the time that they're there before the game or the time that they're there after the game, they might sneak in 9 holes or maybe play 18 holes before they come and watch the game. It really allows them to start to think of your facility as the place to go to watch the game instead of an alternative to watching the game. By making both activities available and non-conflicting, it allows them to not choose, but do both. And if you can score them for both activities, that not only gives you the tee time and what they do on the golf course, but it also gives you the 3 to 4 hours that they spend in the bar watching the game, drinking, eating, and just hanging out with other people that they've invited, whether they've played golf or not, to come and watch the game with them. So by being able to provide both of those activities, it increased the length of time that that customer stays on site, and it also brings in additional customers that you wouldn't have had if you were just offering golf. All right, so number 4 is offer a league that is football themed. Have morning times, have a watch party at the golf course, and you know what, even offer fantasy football leagues if you want. Whatever you can do to make that connection with football and golf and your facility is only going to grow the amount of time those people are spending at your facility. And as we all know, the more time they spend at the facility, the more money that they spend at the facility. So by trying to get them interested in coming to your facility the entire time, I'm going to say facility just one more time because I think I said it 6 times in a row. But if you can get them to come to your course, you will find that you're going to start to see that top line revenue start to increase really quickly, and the bottom line will come up as well. All right, so number 5, we've talked a lot about the people that are interested in football and all that. So what about the people that have zero interest in football? This is a group that we can definitely try to attract during those times when there is a home game that is going to take a lot of people away in the afternoon to go and watch that. That leaves a lot of open tee times. In addition, it gives you free time to potentially offer some junior golf events. I know there's a lot of juniors that would love to go to the football game and stuff like that, but when it comes to providing weekend times for them to be able to play a golf event, this might be an opportune time for the golf course to not truly get hit by opening the times up to junior golf and be able to have that weekend time available so that it's not cutting into any of their school schedules. And as we all know, at the end of August and the beginning part of September, that is when school is just starting. So you want to make sure that you can give them that opportunity to come out and play on the weekend and not interrupt their studies. All right, so lastly, the last thing I really want to talk about is how you can start to bring some of these people in outside of the different things that we've already talked about. One of the greatest things that you can do is a weekend giveaway, which means that you have a raffle for free tickets to next month's NFL game or college game, or give away a free set of irons or a free set of woods or a putter. You know, just give away something for coming out and playing on the weekend. And those are the ones that I would highly recommend when there are home games, and it will allow the people that come out to really feel as though they have a chance to win, and it really incentivizes them to choose your golf course over going to the game. Now, as we said, you know, you can have a lot of players that come out in the morning on those days that can still qualify. They can come out and play in that 7:30 shotgun that you set up and still qualify to potentially win those free tickets for the next NFL game. But what it does is it gives some sort of buzz around the golf course that says, hey, if I come on Saturday, I have a chance to win that set of irons that I've been really, really looking for. Or I've been really wanting to go to that NFL game and it's completely sold out. If I come out and play, I might be able to win those tickets. So it gives them that little bit of hope for potentially winning something for their effort. So I highly recommend a weekend giveaway. It's really worked well for a couple courses that I've been involved with, and I really think it's something that you should try out. Lastly, I really want to talk about getting different stuff for the pro shop, really trying to support your local clubs, NFL, college, and make sure that you take advantage of the embroidery with different hats that you can connect with some of those golfers that are coming out to your facility that want that Titleist hat with the local college team on the side of it, or that NFL hat that has Callaway Golf on the side. But what it does is it allows you to continue the theme of the day, which is embrace and adapt to the football season. Make it a complement to the golf facility, not a competitor. All right, here's the wrap up. It's number one, be aware of your local team schedules. Make sure that you are adapting to those schedules. Make sure that you are 100% aware of what's going on around the facility. Number two, be fluid. Rearrange your tee times around those schedules, and you will find that you're going to be able to not only get a few more golfers out, but you might be able to really capitalize on that free time that those people are waiting for the game to start. Also, number three, DirecTV NFL package. I am not sponsored by DirecTV NFL package, so I'm not saying this because they are wanting me to say it. I truly feel that it is just one huge step into really intermingling that football experience with the golf course. Number four, run a league, run multiple leagues. Try to get those morning times that end with a watch party at the golf course. And fantasy football, you can sit everybody down, have that fantasy football draft right there at the facility. There's another opportunity for multiple groups to come in, sit down, and you can really take advantage of the meal. You can take advantage of the drinks, and also the camaraderie from the different golfers coming in there. Number five, look for groups that are not football fans to fill the afternoon times, or utilize that time for junior golf. It gives them the opportunity to play on the weekend, and as a facility with a little bit of open times there, it definitely allows you to not get as hit on the bottom line or top line, because we don't charge as much for junior golf, but it allows you to not take as much of a hit, but still offer something that's really great for those kids. Number six, weekend giveaways. Really look into this, really look into doing something like this. Give away a free set of irons, give away a game ticket, give away something that your golfers are really going to enjoy. And what that does is it really gives them a reason to come to your facility. And number seven, take advantage of that pro shop. Utilize all the different companies that are out there that can embroider just about everything and anything on just about everything and anything. So that's where we're going to wrap up this week. Thank you for stopping by. Make sure you hit subscribe and tell a friend, tell a few friends, tell 5 friends, 10 friends, tell them all to come and listen to the Golf Business Podcast, and we will definitely help them start to make some money at their facility. Have a great week.
Thanks for listening to this week's Golf Business Podcast with PGA Master Professional Jason Rockhold. Hit subscribe now to get the latest Golf Business Podcast with new episodes uploaded every week. Email your questions and comments to jrockhold@pga.com or DM Jason on Instagram @RockholdGolf and Twitter @JRockGolf.